Shelby Zahn, and I am playing on Season 6 of Cal Poly Survivor. I'm from Minnesota originally, so flying out here, I think I definitely have a lot of independence going into the game, but I also know how to, make friends with new people and try new experiences and do things that I'm not entirely comfortable with.
My name is Matthew, and I am a part of the Baywood tribe, and I'm ready to be the sole survivor of Cal Poly Survivor Season 6. Grew up outside Chicago, kind of done it all. I've done sports, played basketball, played tennis, played soccer, transitioned to theater, traveling, and just doing a lot of different things. So I feel like I've got a lot of experience in a lot of different categories.
My name is Kylie. I'm a third-year statistics major here at Cal Poly. I feel like my main strategy coming into this game is I'm going to try to find some strong allies pretty quickly, and I think that I would love to keep with them and move with them throughout the game and just have that strong connection early on in the game. I think that's pretty important.
My name is Josh. I've played soccer all my life, which has taught me to be a very competitive person and to always compete. I've also learned a lot about perseverance through my life. I've gone through double lung surgery, and I think that really taught me perseverance. It taught me that, no matter how bad things are, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and to always push through, never give up.
Welcome everyone to the 6th official season of Cal Poly Survivor. So excited. We are out here. 3 years this club has been in the making. We just ended our last season last spring, just wrapped up our first era ever at Cal Poly Survivor hosting All-Stars. And now, U16 in front of me represent the new era, which might have some traumatizing thoughts for Survivor, but you guys represent the new era of Cal Poly Survivor, and I am so excited, I hope you guys are excited as well, to have the experience and adventure of your lives. Are you guys ready to get started? Woo! Yeah! Woo! The guy in the back right there with no shirt, I can tell you are ecstatic as well.
I am ecstatic!
What's your name, man?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, so on a scale from 1 through 10, how excited are you to be out here?
20.
20? Explain on that, explain more.
I'm just always looking for a lot of different adventures, I've done the mine at Santa Margarita. I've gone hiking pretty much anywhere around San Luis Obispo day and night, and I'm like, you know what? I just wanted to find an awesome adventure and compete with some amazing people, so I am down for this awesome experience.
Awesome, awesome. Can't wait to see it. The woman at the end over here with the blue shirt, what's your name?
I'm Lauren.
Lauren, when you see somebody like that, Ryan, that's super ecstatic, super vocal and stuff like that, that's someone like that that's on your tribe, what's your initial thoughts like coming into the game, just like that out the bat?
Well, I'm a theater kid, so I'm definitely I know a lot. I have a lot of friends that are like that. So if anything, it reminds me of home.
For sure, for sure. I'll move on now over here. The woman at the end over here. What's your name?
Catherine.
Catherine? So you sign up for Cal Poly Survivor thinking it might just be a chill, fun adventure, and now we're actually out here, filming the first episode and stuff like that. What is your emotions, or what's the thoughts that going into your head right now? Is it excitement, nervousness? What's exactly what they're feeling?
Definitely excitement. I don't know if I'm on Ryan's level, but definitely pretty excited and glad to be here with my team.
All right, for sure. Well, we've already separated U16 into 2 tribes of 8, and I just want you guys to just take a second. Look to the people around you, to your left, to your right, right in front of you. These people are going to be some of your best friends, some of your biggest enemies, because we've had a lot of those before. Maybe even future lovers, because we've never seen that on Cal Poly Survivor. But the most important thing is that one of you 16 standing in front of me, I will be declaring as the winner of this season of Cal Poly Survivor. And before we can get to that, 15 of you guys have to get voted out along the way. Are you guys ready to start playing the game? Before we get started, I'm going to just quickly go through your tribe. Let's start with the black tribe. Your official tribe name this season, Spyglass. Spyglass is your official tribe name. Orange team, your tribe name this season, Baywood. But I'm sure you guys must be wondering what mysteries lie away within a college survivor, what twists and stuff that we have for this season specifically of Cal Poly Survivor. You guys ready to hear what I have in store for you guys? Yeah! This season of Cal Poly Survivor, we really reined in on what makes a Survivor season great. And the one thing that we found in common is the whole idea of when to take a risk. I think you can tell in most of your guys' interviews and application processes that we always ask the question, how much of a risk taker are you? And you 16 were chosen for that reason. You guys were all gathered here for that specific reason. Whether it is knowing when to hold your cards close to your chest, or knowing when to lay out your hand when you got that royal flush, or knowing when to go all in when the cards are stacked against you. It's up to you how you figure out when to make that move with that calculated risk. Because I guarantee you, the winner of this season will truly rein in that skill, and I will declare them as the winner of this season. With that being said, everyone, I'm officially so happy to welcome you to this season of Survivor titled Cal Poly Survivor All In. Who's ready to actually get started?
I'm all right, baby, let's go.
I know this must be daunting for all of you, but we got to get things moving because it's time for your first challenge. You guys ready to hear about it?
Yeah!
For today's challenge, there will be 4 people on your tribe dedicated as runners. There will be 2 pairs of 2. On my go, the first pair will run all the way down to the front of Baker entrance, where there will be a bag of wiffle balls. You'll carry that heavy bag back up, and the second pair goes. The second pair will then run all the way down to the golden cow, and then we'll get another set of balls that way. Once the second pair comes back and all the balls are back, 2 players on your tribe will become throwers. They will use the sets of wiffle balls to knock down your tribe's enormous cup tower. All cups must be off the tower before you can move on. Once all the cups on your tower are knocked off, the 2 remaining players will then solve a Survivor logic puzzle. The first tribe to finish wins reward. You want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah!
You guys are playing for the iconic, legendary immunity cow, baby! Immunity! In Cal Poly Survivor. If your tribe has this in your possession, you cannot be voted out. You are just one step closer to be declared the sole survivor of Cal Poly Survivor. The tribe that doesn't finish, absolutely nothing. Nothing except a date with me at Tribal Council on Thursday, where somebody will be the first person voted out of Cal Poly Survivor All In. In just 2 short days, someone's Survivor dream and adventure will come to an end. So with that all being said, is it worth playing for?
Yeah!
Give you guys a minute to get started?
Yeah.
Or we'll give you guys a minute to strategize, and then we'll get started. All right, here we go. First immunity challenge of season 6. Survivors ready? Go! Let's go, make it happen!
Yeah! Woo! How did we win yet? Let's go, Baywood! Baywood! Come on, Kai!
There we go, there we go.
You guys got this. Stay over there, stay over there, stay over there. No, I can't. Nice hit. Kylie's now taking over the throwing part. Boyd is going to shoot out. 3 touchdowns for Baywood. Come on, Baywood! Take your time!
Are you guys?
Get to your puzzle, maker!
Frick.
Cups left on their stand. Oh my god, I just stepped in. What the hell?
Each tent is paired with a tree horizontally and vertically. This should be a one-to-one relation. This counts as this is invalid, invalid.
Okay, well, let's try starting.
Block them. So we can't see. Yes, we can't see.
Last time I tossed 3.
Yeah, 3.
We got too many in this row, so this needs to.
And then that can go right there. Yeah. Then let's see what's there. 1, 2, 3. No, it goes right there, right there, right there. I think. Can we check? Can you get another checker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Can we get another checker, please?
All right.
I'm not flipping at the time.
That's still incorrect.
Okay.
There's only one solution to this puzzle, so you'll know when you get it correct.
Take your time. Take your time.
Spyglass has been on the cup challenge for a long time now.
Do this one.
One more. Let's go, guys. Go. I'm sure they're dying to get to the challenge. Now we have a race.
This counts, this does not count. Okay. So it can't be diagonal, it has to be textual. Tens do not touch each other horizontally. Okay, wait, count.
No, you get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're missing one. We're missing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we have Okay, so let's all have them horizontally. But they can't. So tens do not touch. Okay, so that's fine. This one is there. This one is there. This one there. Wait, is that it? Wait, no, this is 3. Wait, this is 3.
Just like every starting Survivor challenge, it goes all down to
0. Okay, so 1. We need to make one.
Nobody thinks she made a revolution.
So, okay. 3. This is, okay. So this needs to be there, actually. That needs to be there. This. Okay, yeah. Wait, put that back.
Checker.
Hang on. Sorry, Baylor thinks they have it again.
One here. So that's 2.
This time, Baywood is right!
We're good, right? We're good.
Right, no. Okay. They actually won. I'm sorry.
Woo! Yeah!
Did you guys have it? All right. After a tough, long immunity challenge. First of all, how was that first challenge, by the way? Was it fun for y'all? Good. After a long, arduous challenge, Baywood comes victorious. Who wants the cow? Who wants to take the cow? Immunity. Nobody going home from Baywood. Ryan, I gotta go immediately to you because you were on that puzzle, and I did kind of psych you out there saying that you thought you won, but then you got emotional and flipped the puzzle over.
A classic ploy, a little twisty maneuver.
Yeah, but you guys ended up winning at the end. So how are you feeling about that?
I'm definitely, I was beating myself up a bit because, like, obviously when you flip the puzzle over, that means there's more to solve. But, I'm glad that I had a good teammate. We helped work through the puzzle, and I'm glad that we were all able to win. I couldn't have done it without my team. I think we all did great, honestly. The teamwork was there. We communicated beforehand. Couldn't ask for a better group of people.
For sure. Matthew, how was that experience, working on that puzzle? Because you know how stressful the puzzle could be at the end of the challenge. So how was that experience for you?
I feel like I kind of just, not that I stepped back, but he was kind of moving the pieces, and then I was there as the double checker, looking at the numbers, seeing how many we need in each row, make sure that when he moves something, he's not moving it in the wrong spot, and kind of letting him do the maneuvers, and then being kind of his fact checker, rule checker, because I was studying that rule sheet, gotta follow the rules.
For sure. Spyglass. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for you guys. Kai, I gotta ask, how was your perspective in that challenge? I mean, you were off in the races, and you guys basically got back at the same time. What do you think went wrong in the challenge exactly that, possibly led you guys losing?
I think that maybe we could have made up some more time during that second run. But I think that really there were just a lot of things that didn't go super as planned, but I think that everyone did an amazing job, and I'm super proud of everybody. And in the end, we all tried our best. So yeah.
Cassie, I want to go to you. I mean, you were one of the throwers in that challenge, and it was kind of evident that the throwing portion with you and Catherine was not probably the strongest too. So how are you feeling after that challenge?
A bit disappointed. We were super excited, we strategized, we were ready to dominate, but the challenge was a bit harder than we were anticipating. And I think we went a little bit too quickly and winded ourselves, so towards the end we were kind of slowed down.
For sure. Well, unfortunately, Spyglass, I will be seeing you on Thursday, this Thursday, at Tribal Council, where one of you 8 will be the first person voted out of this game. I know that is a status that none of you guys want, so definitely get to know, or all 16 of you guys, get to know each other, reach out to each other after this, and, start playing the game, because we are here in Cal Poly Survivor, all right? Now, usually, I would end it right there, grab your stuff, head on out, but there is some other stuff that I have not told you for the rest of the season. And I can tell you, I could tell you it right here, but this is not the right environment to do that. So everyone, grab your stuff, follow us, we'll take you where you need to go, and we'll explain what there is to see. Alrighty, so we are inside the classroom. I'm sure you guys just got a lot of information dumped on you. You guys do know that there was an advantage or something that was hidden at the first challenge that one of you 16 has. So we don't know yet, or maybe no one found it, we don't know. But this is the thing that you guys have been waiting for, I'm sure. These are your idol clues. So there are 2 idols currently hidden out on campus right now. One for Baywood, one for Spyglass. We're gonna hand these out to you. So this is the idol clue for Baywood. This clue will be available to everybody on your tribe. When you find the idol, you'll know what it looks like. You'll know for sure that it was from us. Send a picture to us and production, but Only the people that received your clue can only find your idol. So the people on Baywood, this idol is only good for you. Nobody else Spyglass can find it. Same rules for Spyglass. So I'm sure that must be a lot of more information, a lot more stress for you guys to go with, but that's finally all what we had for you. So grab your stuff, head on back to your camps, and we'll see you guys at the next event.
My first impression of my teammates in my tribe, and I think we have a pretty good tribe for the most part. I think everyone's skills complement each other. I will say a little wary of Sophia. She is seems super smart, and once they said something about in Idol, she was on it. She was oh, I'm gonna find it before anyone else does, and that kind of scares me a little bit as a threat to see how hard she's playing the game in the beginning, which I think is a huge threat. My strategy going into this game is especially in the beginning, you just want to be creating those alliances and bonds, because that's super important in the beginning to start building that trust and not playing a super hard game in the beginning, because that's not going to get you anywhere, because people are going to want to vote you out because they think that you're a threat, and if you don't want to be a threat in the beginning, that doesn't help anyone.
That's the first thing that stood out to me. Alyssa, I learned, is in my same hall as me. As soon as I realized that, I go, oh shoot, I gotta make sure nobody else figures that out, because that could put a huge target on our back. The next thing that stood out to me was the 2 grad students. I immediately look at my tribe versus the other tribe, and I'm like, oh crap, we're screwed. I'm the shortest dude on the whole show, I'm pretty sure. My plan going into the season was to lay low as much as I can, and right off the gun in that first challenge, I was the fastest, initially the fastest one out of the group of 4, first one to get all the way down the steps. Ryan is very loud and all over the place and bombastic. I told Sophia, I said, I think that there could be a clue, look for it on the way there. Turns out there was a clue somewhere in the challenge. I didn't find it. She thinks that I have it, and that can make me a really big target, and there's no way I can prove I don't have it. I feel like Sophia could easily try to pin it on me, saying that I have a secret clue and I could be the one going home.
I felt a honest connection with Alyssa. I felt that she was a very true person. I think that Ryan is wanting to bring the personality, and I appreciate that because he's trying to make the game interesting, but I really think that's gonna get him into a bad spot because he's gonna say something to offend someone. Maybe Matthew has been really kind. I really like him, but I think he's been showing his hand a little too much. My strategy going into the game is manipulate.
Hi, my name is Lauren, and I am a marine sciences first year. When I first saw my team, I was so happy. I love them all. They're so awesome. Ryan and Matthew are definitely helping the team morale stay up, and me and Kylie, we were so good in the first challenge. We have the immunity, so I don't have to worry about it yet, but when we do get there, I have no idea who I'm gonna vote off. I'm definitely able to come back a lot quicker than some people, so hopefully that'll help me a lot.
We just won our first challenge. I was super happy about that. I did really well in the challenge. I don't want to have to be the first one voted out. I feel bad for the person who is, so glad that it's not going to be me.
Hello, my name is Ryan Rundle. I am the ultimate Survivor player. As you can see, I've been outside, or at least I have pictures of what the outside looks like. I'm going to be competing as best of my ability. I'm going to be focusing on making good allies, not pissing everyone off at the beginning. Obviously, there's sometimes you tactically have to vote for somebody, but you don't want to be the guy pointing the fingers because that's just A, not fun. B, you just don't be that guy, dude. It makes it more fun when you actually work with your team instead of working against your team. Looking at my teammates, you know, everyone seemed like cool people. I forgot his name, but curly-haired kid. It's kind of a little interesting. They're all cool people, but he seemed like he was gunning to try and eliminate people. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. I don't have enough experience to really say who I need to watch out for, but I can say that Sophia and Matthew, like Sophia, amazing. Freaking, she's like a 4-time powerlifting record breaker. I don't know, like 350-pound deadlift. I think we're the three of us will be able to create like some kind of good alliance going on. And yeah, I think it'll just end up turning out well.
My first impressions of the tribe, you know, I think it went great. We won, you know, can't really ask for more than that. But the two kind of standouts for me were Ryan and Sophia. I was out and about trying to scope out the idol riddle, and I saw her out there. We talked a little bit trying to figure it out, and I did not find the idol, unfortunately. I thought gonna do some more searching today. Maybe one of the other tribe members found it. You never know.
And then after that, it says your final sign is a list, with a mark being your row number 1. And right next to it is a plaque with a list of names, and the name Mark is the first one listed.
Okay, so night 1 of Survivor, I found the Baywood Idol. I looked for probably 2.5 hours. I started out thinking that it was gonna be in Subway, naturally. I figure out the clue that I need based on that location, and it was a building number 52. And I've had a class there, so I knew it was science. So I start booking it, and he is running after me. He chases me, and we run around for probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I was trying to lose him.
It's been 2 hours. 2 hours. We ran halfway around campus 3 times, just trying to
lose each other.
Yeah,
and then we're like, well, we ended up together.
Yeah, and then we realized that there's 2 different trains of logic. I grabbed this rock, I thought, oh my gosh, at your own pace, what does that mean?
So he knew the number 52, but he didn't know what building that was. He's following me around, and I realized, this dude is not gonna quit.
Went down 14, counted the letters, added 26 on the template, and you go down, and you add the syllables, and that we think that's a different, that's somewhere around here, which is near production, which just means we've been in a giant goose chase.
I make a deal. And I don't know why he accepted this. I made a deal to have get me in control of the idol, so I get it if we form an alliance. I don't know why he agreed to that. I'm so grateful. Thank you. I get the idol and we both get an alliance. I don't know what he gets out of it over me, but I'm feeling good. That was a long night.
My name is Dominic Iskander. In order to make shit happen, sometimes you gotta stay up at the end of the last challenge for 3 hours looking for the idol, even though you didn't find it. I looked for a long time. I found lots of clues. I think somebody already found the idol, so I think it was Sophia. And I'm gonna keep it at that and use that information to maybe help gain some trust. So we'll see where it goes from there.
Hi guys, I'm Brandon. I'm on Spyglass. I'm really vibing with my tribe. No one on my tribe or anyone in the game knows that I've been filming this like on production since season 1. So I've been there to film season 1, 2, 3, 5, and I filmed 4 seasons worth. I'm friends with everyone on it. I know all the winners. I know what they've played, how they've played. I know the games. I think it's a fun little secret that you and me have.
Looking at my surrounding teammates, I really like Kai. Kai seems like a super down-to-earth guy. It seems like he's out here to try to meet people. So he's probably the person I trust the most. I also like Brandon a lot. I feel like he's a pretty cool guy. I think me and him get along super well. And as far as threats that I see going forward, I can see Cassie being a threat. I can see her being very manipulative, and I can see her trying to swing the vote in whatever direction she wants. That's probably the person I would see as the most threatening right now. My strategy going into this game is to try to stay under the radar as much as possible.
When I first put on the buff, I was actually pleasantly surprised. Everyone was super nice, everyone had great energy. Brandon was actually the very, very first person that I met. However, there is possibly an alliance brewing with Catherine and Steven. We'll have to see. We've talked a little bit. Josh, the guy is literally a 5th year, so he knows everything. He knows everything about Cal Poly. I'm a bit worried for like after the merge. If my tribe lets me stay on the tribe and just, you know, keep showing them what I got, I will not hesitate to give it my all.
So right off the bat, I really liked Catherine and Cassie, which were the 2 people on the throwing at the challenge today. We're trying to form an alliance there, trying to get something going.
Hi, I'm Kai Kim, and I'm a first-year biochem major at Cal Poly. I'm feeling pretty confident about how things went today, even though Team Spyglass did lose. I would say that personally, I think that I'm pretty cut out for this game. I'm playing the social game. I was running for some reason all the way down to the golden cow, which I didn't realize I was doing, and that was rough. Afterwards, I threw up in the bathroom, but I can't let my teammates know that because they'll see me as weak. After that, I partnered up with Josh and Brandon and Kristen.
We did lose the tribe challenge, but that's okay because I feel really good with the alliance that I've made. I got Kristen, Josh, and Kai. They happen to be the 3 people that I initially clicked with, so I wanted to work with them. So it works out. We made our alliance, the cows.
We figured since there was 4 people in this group, and then there was also 4 people that left, and we're scared that they formed an alliance. So we're looking for the idol right now to protect our group.
Yes. Yeah, we got the first part being at the golden cow, which Kai is on the golden cow. Counted the extra luck. We counted the stars.
And we're gonna go try to find the bicycle.
Wherever that is, no, who knows, but yeah,
that's where we're at.
We're getting through it. Happy night 1, guys.
We got a clue today, right after the first challenge. So we're heading to some few monuments that we know of. You know,
pretty much our last hope right here.
Okay,
So we've gone all over hunting for the idol.
we are on our final clue, headed to the final building.
We figured out that the cow had 37 stars, and so we dropped the 3 and we went to building 7, which was, what was it?
Advanced something, which
Advanced projects. And we advanced our truck. So then we got the donor. The donor's name was
Above Tandem.
Hewlett
Company,
yeah, something.
and he had 6 vowels in the name.
6 vowels, that's right. And so then we went to building 6, which was the Performing Arts Center, and we found the ball monument, and that had the year 2014 on it. So now we are heading to building 34. And we are hopefully going to find the idol somewhere around here.
In the rocks.
In the rocks.
yeah. Here we are counting all the stars on the cow.
We just counted the number of stars and there's 37, so we're gonna go to building 7 and look for a bicycle.
What? 2-seated bicycle. 2-seated tandem.
We just found the bicycle.
With not 1, but 2 seats.
Yep. So now we're counting the vowels. Right, so we're here at the pack next to these big 3 rolling things. And we found out it was 2014 on the plaque. So we're gonna head to 34.
Look what we got!
We found the idol!
Guess what we got? I did find it in front of everyone. I wish I I was able to just pocket it. I feel like it's good to build trust with my tribe because I also got this that I was able to sneak in my pocket and hope no one saw. So I felt fine sharing this just because I knew that I had something else just for me. But we got the idol clue. It says, finding this ensures you have the ability to obtain your tribe's idols. Yeah, it says I will have to wait for further instructions in the voting booth, so I don't know what it's gonna be, but let's find out, I guess, on Thursday, because we're going to tribal already.
It's our walk of shame. We've given up for the night. It's 11:15.
So we're trying our best. Hopefully we'll find it soon.
Steven left me to take the duffel bag of balls all by myself. So I was hustling up and I was exhausted. So I got back to the top and I was so dizzy. So I just dropped the bag and I'm like, oh man, oops. And I look down at all the sand and I see this buried in it. So I just sneakily grab it. So it has the joke card. I have no idea what that means. Oh, sand. You have found the Joker advantage. You will get an additional clue to your tribe's hidden immunity idol. Oh, you mean this one? I don't know. I feel like since I already have the idol, it kind of nullifies. So now I'm a little pissed that everyone knows I have the idol because I thought this would be something extra, but still fun to have. Still really cool that I got it. I'm a little nervous for tribal, but we'll see what happens.
So far, I've made really good relationships with Kristen. Me and her worked on the puzzle together in our first immunity challenge, which we lost. Like I said, me and Kristen felt really close. I feel really good with Brandon. I think the three of us have something really good going on.
Me, Cassie, and Steven all ended up looking for the idol right after the challenge. Spent pretty much all night looking for it. Thought we were at a dead end. Husband just like talk to Kristen and Shelby and see if they'll join up with us. And Steven's obviously on our side, and hopefully Brandon too.
Cassie and Brandon meeting up on, what is it, midday Wednesday? Yeah.
We're scared.
Very scared.
All right, just got back from a little chat with Brandon, and my understanding of what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go connect with Catherine and Steven tonight. Brandon is either gonna connect with Josh or Kristen, and we're going to try to organize a vote.
So my ideal alliance is Brandon, Catherine, Cassie, Shelby, and I. With Catherine, Cassie, and I as the core three. Based off the challenge, I would say most people want either Catherine or Cassie to go home. However, I think there's bigger fish to fry. I want Kai to go home.
Okay, so I just found the idol, or what I think is the idol. I'm not really sure. There was no physical object, which is concerning. This is kind of an exposing spot to be into. I'm in the hallway, but it says on this piece of paper with this cute drawing on the back, you have found a hidden immunity idol. Send a picture to production in the voting, and then in the voting booth of your next tribal council. Reveal this to find its power. So it's not a traditional idol. Who knows?
Well, it's still girl power, still pro. Girl power. Other pros. I don't know. I
can swing her to vote with us. But what about the boys? What if Steven and Brandon are like, okay, let's...
No, I don't even want to worry about Steven and Brandon. I am going to choose to have faith in that and worry about this. This is our current situation. This is our current problem.
I know we might seem like the easy target.
Like Josh, it's easier to make arguments against Josh.
What's the argument against Josh?
5 years. Double major. Too smart. That's scary.
I know, but don't we want that while we're still on 1-5?
That's true. Tie it back into the girl power.
Basically, she sees us as the reason why she didn't finish the puzzle.
No, I refuse to believe that shit does. Like, whoever brings it in, of the three of us, whoever brings the idol in, they don't get to converse with the team. That's the other issue, is we don't get to know how to use that strategically. If it's a normal idol, it's like, oh, you go to the team and you're like, oh yeah, let's go to Catherine, I'll vote with you guys, whatever. But since it's not a normal idol, there's no easy game plan to make with it.
Game plan.
Yeah.
Catherine. And then try and pull.
3K names and it's Catherine.
Yes. Catherine's the plan, and we're gonna try to loop in Kristen and Shelby.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
For now, I'm definitely in this group, and I think that all of them hopefully are too. I was thinking I'm maybe a little bit suspicious of Josh. Don't get me wrong, I think everyone like has good vibes and everything, but it just makes me a little bit suspicious. And also because he's a lot older, I'm definitely worried about where other people's heads are at.
Start voting you out.
Okay. That's not a good way to start the conversation right there. If we tell the girls that Steve, we're like, hey, Steven talked to us, and he's like, he doesn't want to vote us out. The girls should join up because the guys have already met and you didn't even know about this.
You saw him in person. Yeah. Did you talk to him separately?
No.
Why not?
I mean, a little bit of it.
Why? Why would you not?
He's hungry.
Alright, well,
Okay, but do you think you can get Brandon on our side?
Probably.
Okay.
If you guys talk.
Brandon said that he was going to try to talk to Kristen. I don't know if that's already happened. I don't know.
He wants to talk to Kristen. Yeah.
He wants to, but he hasn't.
He's gonna go call her now.
You just did? Right now? It should be done?
For like 5 minutes.
Oh my god, what's Kristen doing? Why is Kristen playing a big game right now?
Brandon, Kai, Josh, and I all went out looking for the idol, and we found it in under an hour. We worked great together as a team. Obviously, Brandon ended up with the idol because only one person could have it. I think it was a really great bonding opportunity for us. We formed a good alliance, calling ourselves the Cows. I think I have a tighter alliance within there with Brandon. He informed me that the boys had a little call with Steven today to try to see where his head was at because he hadn't really talked to anybody. Our original plan was to vote him out last night. That was our original plan. But after talking to him, their idea was to, for this week, pull in Shelby and Steven into our alliance for the week, just so that we can survive this week. Our plan is to vote out Catherine. But I also just got a phone call from Catherine and Cassie where they told me that they heard from another guy in the boys alliance that Kai had started the group chat trying to make a boys alliance and that they were going for Catherine. So they found that out and now they're trying to get me to vote out Kai. I think I'm gonna play the other way. I think I'm gonna go for Catherine because I feel better about the Cows alliance. There's also Shelby, who was the first person I formed an alliance with while we were waiting to do the puzzle during the team challenge yesterday. She was talking to me today saying that she actually wanted to form an alliance with me and Brandon, the three of us. So if we do the plan where we pull in Shelby and Steve to the Cows alliance, then Brandon and I would kind of be in a really good position. We gotta make a decision, and I think it's gonna be Catherine.
I've talked to a lot of different people today, and I'm getting very different vibes. I'm slowly getting trust issues because of how people are responding to the stuff that I'm saying. People want to vote out Kai. I have nothing against Kai. I don't know if other people are genuinely going to vote for him. There's been talk that Catherine is going to be the vote. Also, now that Catherine found an idol, we don't know if it's real. What is that gonna look like? And we're trying to do a girls' alliance while still pulling on Steven, pulling on Brandon. I wanna trust them, I really do, but I'm not gonna know if I can trust them until those votes are tallied.
So going into tribal council today, I'm feeling like we have a plan. We have all agreed to vote out Catherine. Worst case scenario, the other four vote for another person and we go to rocks tonight because I really do trust this core group of four that we have going right now. Best case scenario, we have all tried to bring somebody over to our side. I've tried to bring over Steven from the boy and form like a boys alliance, and I've also tried to bring in Shelby and form an alliance of me, Shelby, and Steven. All of them have given me their word that they will vote for Catherine, and so I'm expecting, hopefully, lots of votes for Catherine, maybe 1 or 2 votes thrown in there. I'm feeling good going into tribal council.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see if Shelby and Kristen join up. Kristen seems right now like she wants to take the easy way out, which is vote for me, because it's the easy thing to do, and I get that. Shelby's been MIA for the last pretty much 24 hours, feels like. I definitely feel like I'm on the chopping block. In fact, I know I am. Steven told me my name was out there from Kai and Josh mostly, and it was definitely going to be me or Cassie. It's not fun to be in this position.
The Cows have agreed upon it. We're gonna vote out Catherine
unless something crazy happens at Tribal. And also I'm thinking that I'm probably safe, as I'm totally getting blindsided. I think I did well enough on the first challenge that people wouldn't be really thinking of me as a target for the first vote.
Welcoming in Spyglass to the first tribal council of the season. Everybody's coming in with a torch. If we actually had a campfire, we ask you to dip your torch in the flame. You get fire. Because in this game, fire represents your life, and when your fire is out, so are you. Which is going to be the case for one of you 8 sitting in front of me tonight. Alright, so let's get things on the way. Steven, I gotta ask, like, just looking at a tribe perspective, it seems that all of you guys are like wearing black. Well, besides Shelby.
Oh no, my shirts are black, guys. Don't understand.
Yeah. So, like, is that just like a testament to what the energy is like on this tribe already starting out? You guys feel like family or like feel really close? What is that energy like here?
I think all of us feel very connected, and we're just one big happy family.
Shelby, I mean, I gotta ask you, like, we gotta point it out. That
I know, guys, listen, I left my dorm at like 9 a.m. this morning. I haven't been back, but I tried to go with the white and black theme. But yeah, I mean, I feel like as a team, we've really, I mean, it has been 2 days, but we had that one challenge together, and obviously coming into tribal council, we know somebody has to go, but I think overall, I can speak for everyone, I say nobody wants to vote anyone out.
For sure. Then Shelby, what exactly is that criteria to really show that, like, who should be voted out? Because just from this perspective alone, you can be seen as like a white sheep and like.
I could be, yeah. You know, you're pointing me. I got a knock on wood now that you said that, but yeah, I mean, it's really hard when you base it off of, you know, it's been 2 days. We did just meet a couple days ago. We had one challenge, and then we did lose, so it's thrust us into tribal council. So I do feel like we're kind of a little bit like ants scrambling around trying to figure out what we're to do, because I mean, it's not like anybody has a target on their back yet.
Catherine, Shelby did say that nobody really has a target on their back. But I mean, that first impression on that first day when you run that first challenge, it was pretty evident that like what ended you guys losing that challenge was the throwing section with you and Cassie. So do you feel at all vulnerable for tonight's tribal council? Because in this game, anything can be used as a reason against you to vote somebody out.
Yeah, I feel like with like us spending so little time together, that one event does put us like on the chopping block. Usually when you're on an island for 2 days, people get on each other's nerves, you realize some people don't work well with others, and you kind of get a sense for like how to build a better team. But for this, it's kind of just, you only have so much to go off. So yeah, I think me and Cassie, I don't want to speak for Cassie, but are feeling that way, yeah.
Cassie, is it the same kind of vibe as you, as like you're really worried because of your performance in the last challenge, or do you think that the relationships that you've built probably in this last 2 days will possibly help you get out of that situation?
I think I agree partly with what Catherine is saying. There's not really much to base this vote off of besides your performance. And I'm sure all of us have been talking, all of us have been getting to know each other one-on-one. And there's, you know, nothing I can really do except put my fate in the hands of the tribe at this point.
So Kai, have you seen like certain groups of people start to like branch off? There's like certain like types of alliances starting to form or whatever like that? Or do you think this is still just a tribe of 8 trying to just get on by?
I would say I haven't seen anything, but I know that I have been definitely like reaching out to certain people, and maybe I have talked to certain people more than others, or maybe even not at all. So I can only speak for myself in that regard.
And Kristen, that's a pretty bold statement to say. I mean, I have reached out to a lot of people, but I only really talked to more people than others. So how do you really guarantee that you're probably on Kai's good side, or just anybody's good side on this tribe then?
Well, I mean, it's a hard thing to tell because this is a game of survival of the fittest, and it can feel like you can't really tell who's lying to you or who's telling the truth. So I'm just hoping that the connections that I've made are gonna pull through for me.
So Josh, let's talk about idols, right? We sent you guys out in idol pool and stuff like that, and the race was on basically. talk to me through your perspective of idols. Has it been a big factor in this specific vote? Has like that played a role within this tribe dynamic and stuff like that? What's exactly the whole message or reasoning with the idol play?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's just trying to keep it a secret. Like, obviously, if you have an idol, you don't want to reveal it to anybody. And I haven't heard any talk of the idol throughout the tribe. So I think everyone's kind of searching for it on their own, maybe, and not giving too much information away. But yeah, I'll be interested to see if the idol comes up in this tribal council.
Brandon, is that the same case with you? Do you think that you get the same vibe that, like, yeah, it's basically radio silent over here, not really sure what's going on with the whole idol situation?
Oh yeah, I feel like you gave us this like 100 million step cryptic clue where you're like, okay, I see a piece of paper. Oh, like, I don't know. So I think I was just kind of like praying that they can crack it before the others and just see where it takes them and just hope for the best.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us are hoping that no one's found the idol because it could really throw a wrench into any plans that we come up with.
So Cassie, just circling back to what was said before, right? It seemed that you and Catherine specifically were pretty nervous. I mean, it was pretty evident based on the answer that you've given. So what would exactly be your argument to like try to convince this tribe or maybe throw somebody else under the bus on why you deserve to stay over someone else that deserves to be voted out instead of you?
I don't want to necessarily throw anyone under the bus, but I would say that I have been able to have conversations with everyone. I feel like I have been able to establish some sort of connection, and I hope that you all give me a chance to further that connection. And I believe everyone has strengths, weaknesses, good days, off days. And unfortunately, our first challenge is probably going to be one of my bad days. So.
Catherine, how about you? Is it the same kind of vibe as you?
I definitely feel similar. Like, I'm trying to stay open to like all possibilities, all alliances. Like, we can always just try and put our best foot forward in the next challenge, hopefully. And there's like not much we could do right now. Like, it's hard to prove your value when you're like, you're not getting fish for the tribe every day. Like, those things don't play into like this at all. It's not like, oh, I can prove my worth somewhere else. It's really solely challenge based here. So it's like, there's only so much you could do without another showing of your skill, which I hope to do.
Steven, I'm kind of noticing a certain trend with some of these answers that I'm hearing here, and it's that it's very like neutral. Nobody is really like declaring a side or anything like that. So do you think that this tribal council is when the gloves are finally off and when people do declare sides, or do you think by the end of this tribal council it's going to be a united group of 7 going into that next challenge?
You know, I think we'll see once the votes are cast, but I think we'll be a united 7.
So just take a quick survey real quick. How many people here are honestly thinking it could be them for this tribal council? Just raise your hands, just be honest. Wow, so quite a majority of people. Shelby, you didn't raise your hand. I didn't ask why.
I probably should have been wearing a white shirt. I did not raise my hand, no.
Walk me through that. Like, do you think that like you're strongly integrated within this tribe? You have strong connections, or what's the whole vibe?
I do feel like I have made some very strong connections. I think and I've told everybody this already, that one of my things going forward, that I kind of let people reach out to me and kind of see who wanted to work together, and the people who have reached out to me in the conversations that I've had, I just feel pretty secure, which is usually somebody's famous last words when I'm knocking on wood, but it's not me.
So Josh, wrap this up. What is this message, or what is the overall theme of this tribal council about for Spyglass here?
The overall theme is, I feel like we all did not want to vote somebody out. I think over the short span of time that we've had together, we have already grown close as a tribe. I think everybody likes each other. There's no one person on the tribe that really sticks out as, okay, we need to send them home immediately. So I think the theme of this is just who we need to send home to better the tribe and to hopefully have a tribe that cares more about the challenges and about other stuff.
So you're basically implying that you're basing your vote off of challenge strength.
Not just challenges, but also just who is also who is not giving as much out of an effort overall in Survivor, whether it's reaching out and making alliances or just reaching out in general. I feel like this vote was more centered less about the challenge and more about who was reaching out, who was playing their cards, who was trying everything that they could to make sure they were reaching out to as many people as possible and making things happen.
All right. It's time for all of you guys to make your mark in Cal Poly Survivor history. It is time to vote. Steven, you're up.
Congratulations! You have found the location of your tribe's hidden meeting. This idol is located in the courtyard between Atlas and Frost. However, you may only attain the idol before you walk back into the tribal council room. You must attempt to find that before. Wait. Only available when I leave to vote, not before or after. Oh, so like right now I have to run to courtyard between. Okay. Like I have to run right now to go get it. Okay, cool. I don't know. This vote I think was kind of just like the vibe. There's a Catherine, a Kai, a Kristen, a Cassie. My brain hurts. One of them has to go. Okay, I gotta go. Okay. So we're here, and it can only be tamed right now. Oh, kill me, kill me. Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know if it can only be now.
Can I be honest right now?
Yeah.
It's been 7.5 minutes.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
My storage can't take this.
Oh, man. Fuck me. Sorry, no.
How about tally the votes? If anybody has a hidden immunity item or an advantage and they want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. How are the votes? First vote, Catherine. Catherine, that's 2 votes, Catherine. Kai, that's 2 votes, Catherine, 1 vote, Kai. Well, one of the main questions that I asked for this tribal council, is this going to be a united 7 going forward? And the answer to that question is no. It's up to you guys to figure out how to recover and beat the other tribe. We'll see you guys recover up here. Grab your torches, head on back to camp. I'll see you at the next challenge. Ideas.
I tripped and fell and went to the bathroom to clean up. Wrong room. Oh.